Cheer. You guys are now listening to the Crime Pays podcast. I'm your illustrious host, Mr. Sanchez. I got my partner in crime, Young Glizzy.
Yo.
Cheer. Welcome.
Out here.
Yeah. Man, it feels good to be out here. Shout out to all the listeners, or wherever you guys are listening to this transmission. You guys are rocking with us. We're rocking with you. We appreciate your time and your clicks. You know what I'm saying?
And your likes, your comments.
Yeah. Dude, so Glizzy, how was your week, bro?
It was pretty decent, dude. I found out I fractured my knee due to my most recent car accident, but besides that, everything's good.
Young Glizzy smashed his knee, dude, again. He's walking with a cane, looking bad out here.
Yeah, dude. I think I look like a badass, though.
Dude, you kind of look like you got shot. You look like Scarface after he got shot and he's walking around with, like, the cast.
Yeah.
Poor guy, dude.
Yeah, dude. It sucks, but I don't really feel it. Like, they said it's fractured, and I was like, damn, I didn't even fucking know it was fractured. Like,
now, you hurt your knee in the same exact way a couple years ago in another car accident.
But
was that a fracture, or this time is actually worse?
No. Last time it was worse. It was a meniscus tear, and now it's a hairline fracture. So it's not like crazy. It's just like the bones cracked. For those of you that don't know what a fracture is, and before I had a meniscus tear, which is tendon. Like, your bone can fix itself, but your tendons, you don't get them back.
So that's it. No more sports cars, huh? For now.
No, for now.
Unless we blow up and we buy matching Ferraris.
Exactly. You get me?
Yeah,
but no, I'm going to get, I think I'm going to go super American and get a Ford F-150 and live my life. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, America is great again.
Yeah.
I've been waking up every day and just knowing that America is great again. It makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
just knowing America's great again.
Yeah,
makes me feel good.
The people that trolled me for 4 years.
It's not great yet.
No,
it's about to be, though. Like, it's like the sun is rising and you're like, oh, it's about to get nice.
Yeah.
You know, it's been nighttime all night. Now the sun is coming up. Right now we're at the sunrise.
Yeah. Well, the people that trolled me, they're not taking it well. You know what I'm saying? I thought that they would be better winners, or they'd have more fight in them, you know? At least when they see me, and they'll be like, nah, because fuck that, you know? But they just put their head down. They're quiet. They don't want to talk about it. They tell me, Chris, I don't want to talk about it with you. You're too radical. Now I'm too radical because I won, right? But for 4 years, they were talking shit to me every chance they get, but now they don't want to talk about it. But whatever. At the end of the day, we won, and the culture is changing in America. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot more MAGA hats outside. They're not scared no more. The athletes are doing the Trump dance when they score touchdowns, then they hit home runs. When they win UFC championship titles, shit's awesome.
I like that.
Great. Yeah. The Democrat pundits are fighting with each other. You know what I'm saying? They get into arguments on CNN. They don't understand why they lost. They don't understand why identity politics failed. And it's a great time to be alive and to be a conservative.
That is true, dude.
And to be a Christian.
That is super true, dude.
It is. Yeah, I got a lot of shit for being a Christian and cursing and living my life and stuff like that. But, you know, don't judge me, bro. I'm a sinner, and I'm trying to do better every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I am. As far as my week, I took a little sabbatical. I went to Key West, Florida on my own. I woke up on my days off. I was a little depressed, not going to lie. So I said, dude, am I going to sit around this house all day and do nothing? I packed up a bag, jumped in my truck, and I rode out to Key West. It was pretty dope. I'm not going to lie.
I can't wait to get my truck so I could do it with you, dude.
Yeah. Have you taken that drive to Key West?
Nah, man. You know, it's a long drive, and
yeah,
I don't like. It's not a drive you want to do alone, or I don't.
Nah,
I don't
man,
like doing it alone.
I like it, dude. Check it out. Of course, some things are better with friends and family, always.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you can't get people to go with you to do things you want to do, right?
Yeah.
If I would have called you and said, yo, let's go on an adventure to Key West, you would have been like, nah, I got things to do, bro. I got to go do this. I got to do that, blah, blah, blah. I can't go.
Yeah.
So does that mean I don't go? No. Sometimes you got to go on your own. But I went and I left around 2 p.m. I got there around 5:30, and now the sun is already going down. You feel me? So like on the overseas highway, you get that big bridge and you have the ocean on both sides. You see the sun come down, everything turns orange and golden, beautiful views. It was amazing. Key West, on the other hand, it's all right. It's safe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be out there with your jewelry on. You could be out there drunk at 2 a.m. Nobody's gonna fuck with you. You know what I mean? And they got some good food. I went to DJ's Clam Shack, which is like famous for lobster rolls and steamed clams. They were on like drive dining and drives. You know, that dude with the purple with the pink hair, the blonde hair, that he goes to like restaurants all over the country and showcases dope food. You don't know about that show?
No, I don't. I'm trying to think about it, and I don't.
I did some research on like where to eat at Key West. So I got a lobster roll and some clams that came in like a garlic sauce with like jalapenos, bro. That were so good. It was really good. The lobster roll, I thought lobster rolls would be hot, but it's like a bun, and on the inside it's like a lobster salad with like mayonnaise, like a chicken salad. It was cold.
Oh,
I didn't love it. And it was expensive. They weren't fucking around. For a little bit of clams and a little lobster roll, I was $55. But it was good. It hit the spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I overdrank a little bit. People watch the pod and they think that I got a drinking problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't, bro. It's just that we shoot this pod once a week and we shoot it on our days off. So on my day off, I drink beer. You know what I'm saying? Or I get drunk on my days off because, I don't know, I grew up in a culture where to have fun, you go out and get smashed. Something that I can't really shake. Every time I go somewhere, if I'm going to Key West, I'm probably going to get smashed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not to the point where, I'm like on the corner fucking drooling out of my mouth being a loser. You know what I'm saying? No. But, I catch a buzz, and I bought an electric bike. So I was cruising around Key West on my electric bike. That shit was mad fun, dude. I don't know if you've ever done that, but if you guys don't know, bro, get an electric bike on Amazon. They're like $500-$600. They go like 25 miles, 35 miles an hour. Catch a buzz and ride that bitch around the city. You're going to have a good time. Just be careful you don't get hit by a car.
Yeah.
But I took it to the 90 miles away from Cuba. That thing was beautiful. I saw the sun go down that bitch.
Fire.
I got hit with a crazy wave because that thing's right on the water. Like, it's literally on the ocean. So I guess the ocean was kind of hard. Shit smashed me, hit me with water. That was it, dude. Did some praying over there, did some soul searching, you know what I mean? And, I came back here, shoot the pot. Get back to business, dude.
Key West, is there a lot of traffic over there? I don't go over there a lot, and I'm right around. I'm literally right next to it.
Yeah,
but I never go there.
You would have a great time there. I got a beautiful Airbnb, right? The only thing you have to do is you have to go, like, you're a married man and whatever, you got to go with your girl. Right?
Yeah.
Because if you go there, there's barely no women around. Yeah. It's all couples and old people. You know what I mean? But you're like on an island. That's basically in the United States. You know what I mean? You got great restaurants, great seafood, great bars, good live music. Threat level is down. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get robbed and mugged or none of that shit over there, you know what I mean? And they have little cool things, like you could go on ghost tours, even though I wouldn't, because that shit's dark-sided and I don't let bad spirits around me. But they have like ghost tours if you're into that. You have like Hemingway's house, who was like a famous author. You go to his crib, you can see that shit. They got some other museums there. Key lime pie, if you like that kind of thing. They have a lot of baked things, like they have like cookie stores and fudge stores, and they have like cool gift shops, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. For a weekend with your girl, I recommend it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're a single dude and you're trying to go out there looking for girls, bro, no, don't do it. You're going to be disappointed.
You know Unless you find some swingers.
And chill. Chill with that. But all right, let's move on, dude. We had the Tyson and Jake Paul fight, and it was a spectacle. I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought it was cap. I thought Jake Paul used Mike Tyson to get a bag from Netflix, and the fight was never going to happen.
Yeah.
But it actually did happen. You know what I mean? And it lived up to what I thought it was going to be, which was a shit show. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Tell me your opinions on it, and I'll go back on mine.
Did you watch the whole live stream?
Of course.
The best fight was the two bitches.
Yes, bro.
The two girls. were bloodying each other up. That was an amazing
Dude, that was
fight,
a dog fight.
Shout out to those girls.
Well,
dude.
let me tell you something about women's sports, right? I cannot get into women's sports for some reason. But for some reason, women fighting sports, I love it, bro.
Dude, they're the best.
They don't mess around, bro.
Ronda Rousey.
In a boxing match, women will throw down like dogs, bro.
Dude, they're there to die, bro.
And in the UFC, same. In a mixed martial arts fight, they will go hard as fuck and be entertaining and hurt each other and come back and show grit and get knocked down and get back up and get cut and not quit and push forward, bro. It was inspirational fight.
Yeah. Yo, women fighting is always like that. And I think that has to do with the fact that their pain receptors, they feel less pain than we do.
Yeah.
Did you know that, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's why we like fighting sports so much, is because it tests you as a person.
What do you mean?
Like fighting sports, like you can't be a pussy, right?
Oh, yeah, you can't be
a fighter. You can't be a quitter, right?
Yeah.
Like you could get hurt and most people will go down. But when you're a fighter and you got heart, you got to get back up. Yeah. And then as somebody who sees that, I don't know, I look at that, I get inspired, you know? Because whatever you're going through in your life, you're not going to quit, right? Exactly. Life sucks, right? You got to get up and you got to keep going. You can't quit. You can't surrender. If you do, all right, if you quit, you're a pussy and you gave up on yourself and in front of the whole world.
Loser.
If you get up and you don't fight back your hardest, that person's going to destroy you. So now you have to bite down on your mouthpiece and you really got to go at it, because if not, they're going to take your head off, bro. That person sees you hurt. They're going to be all over you, and you got to overcome that shit. And that's why I love fighting sports, because in basketball, you don't really got to overcome no shit like that.
Yeah, you could be lazy. You could be a pussy, dude. They're always falling and saying, foul, foul, foul. I hate that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, in other sports, bro, you don't get that test of who you are, you know?
No, not at all.
And now, don't get me wrong, you're in the fourth quarter. There's a minute left. You know what I'm saying? You're Michael Jordan. Your team is down by 3. There's chances that you could be great in other sports. Don't get me wrong. But it's just not the same in fighting sports. And in female fighting sports, I give them all the respect, bro. They don't mess around.
It's probably the best female sport. Like, I don't know many people that watch like the WNBA, or I don't even know if there's like a woman football team, I'm sure.
I was at a sports bar the other day, and these guys were cheering, screaming at the top of their lungs for some college women basketball game. I was like, yeah, pussies.
That's crazy, dude. You see, I don't see that, dude.
No, you don't go out. You don't get out much.
I don't. I do not, dude. But with women fighting, like I see, we'll be at the bar and have like a whole conversation on women UFC.
Yeah, like Amanda Nunes was a great champion. You know what I'm saying? Ronda Rousey wasn't so much. I feel like when she came in, she was just better than everybody, because females hadn't really become well-rounded in MMA at that time. So like, since she knew this one judo move, and you know what I'm saying, like she was able to beat girls. But as girls started training more jiu-jitsu, started training more boxing, they ended up smoking her.
Yeah. And women be fucking each other up in those fights. Yeah. But back to the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. Dude, I had a question for you, right? How did you feel about that fight even coming to be? You know what I'm saying? Because I looked at it, right? All right, so let me elaborate. When I first saw that Jake Paul and Mike Tyson were truly going to fight, I figured it was a gimmick fight. You know, which it was, kind of, sort of, in a way. But I would have been very upset had he knocked him out or, like, taken away his legendary status. And I thought it was a bad move for Jake Paul to do it. But what do you think?
All right. What do I think about it? I had mixed emotions about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Number one, I don't want to see Mike Tyson get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I love Mike Tyson. And he's pushing, 58 years old, which isn't like 70 years old. But, I know that he had doctors on his side, and they were giving him some PEDs and things to recover. And, like, he was on the cutting edge of sports nutrition to get into this fight. You know what I'm saying? Doing whatever they were doing, some Ivan Drago type shit, right? So I knew that. I saw the training videos. He still looked pretty good considering his age, Plus, I'm happy that he was getting money, right? I think, how much did they say he got? Like 18 million or something?
18 million, something like that.
So that's good for him and his family. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at that. That's a nice payday for him. I don't know how his financial situation is doing, but I'm sure he's doing pretty good right now. Besides, I'm sure he didn't need the 18 million, but he got it. So, you know, you never know how long we're gonna be here. You know, he could check out next month, and he left 18 million for his kids. You know, so I was happy about that. Right. I was happy to see him in the ring again because as a Mike Tyson fan, you want to see that. Now, is he going versus some top tier guy? No. So I was it was cooler for me because, all right, Jake Paul is not a professional fighter. You know what I mean? So, you know, Mike Tyson had a puncher's chance of winning the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. Then they had bigger gloves, 2-minute rounds. I said, all right, I'm interested. I want to see it. You know what I mean? What I didn't want to see is Jake Paul go in there and just abuse him, which he could have done. Don't get it twisted. Jake Paul held back in that fight. If he wanted to, he could have got Mike out of there in the second round if he was aggressive enough.
Do you think so?
Yeah, bro.
I think, like...
He showed him mercy, dude. Mike only had 1 round in him. After the first round, he stood still.
Bro, you know, I was watching the fight, and I thought to myself, like, I saw that Jake Paul was, like, you know, not going all in, but I felt like Mike was holding back as well, dude.
Nah, Mike.
Because there was times
Mike wasn't holding back. Mike just couldn't get to him.
Nah, but there was a time
he didn't have no legs. Did you see when Jake Paul rocked Mike? Was it in the first or the second round? Had him wobbly on legs.
Yeah,
he could have finished him right there, bro.
Yeah,
he could have. Mike wasn't running away from him. Mike wasn't going to use any He was just sitting duck, and Jake Paul didn't do it because it's a lose-lose for Jake Paul, right? If he knocks Mike Tyson out, he's a piece of shit for knocking out an old man. Yeah. And if he gets knocked out, he's an idiot for getting knocked out by a 58-year-old man. So it was a lose-lose for him.
If you get knocked out, if Jake Paul got knocked out by Mike Tyson during that fight, it would have been amazing. Not only for Mike Tyson, it's like, yo, he still has it, and still being the dangerous monster he is, but also, yeah, that's pretty cool, dude. You got knocked out by Mike Tyson, dude. You're a lucky man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. Like, he thought it was an honor to be in the fight with him. Like, if you see, like, in the last thing, like, Tyson was, like, exhausted, and, like, instead of Jake getting on top of him, he kind of bowed his head to him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, thank you for the fight, whatever. But yeah, Tyson couldn't do nothing to Jake Paul, and if Jake Paul wanted to, he could have finished him in the second round easily.
Yeah, I think. Well, Jake Paul, I knew he was gonna win once the punch count. Like, you know, how many Jake Paul landed, I was like, oh, yeah, it's, you know, just off of that alone, I was already like, yeah, Jake Paul
I don't want to see Mike fight no more. I think, I don't know this to be true, but I feel like his mental health might be slipping. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you listen to him in interviews, he starts talking a little crazy.
Yeah.
You saw when he was talking to that young girl?
The little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that was crazy.
What do you want your legacy to be? Legacy is nothing. When you die,
yeah. I mean, but he's always talked like that. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But it was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it would have been a dude, he would have been like, fuck you, white boy. Then I would have been like, all right, you know, that's Mike being Mike. You know what I'm saying? But,
dude, he wasn't always the best with kids, though.
Yeah.
Even you have that photo of back in the days that they're saying it was Jake Paul of him biting a kid's shirt and the kid crying, ah! Like,
I don't know about that, but then, like, the way he was biting his glove during the fight, and they asked him, yo, why were you biting your glove? He's like, I have a biting asphyxiation. I was like, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? Then the butt cheeks thing, when Mike had his butt cheeks out, like, that was crazy, dude. Like,
yeah. He's done worse, though.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, come on, son.
I've seen him in a bumblebee suit dancing.
Yeah.
On the YouTube
That's
video.
one guy that he doesn't need to get hit in the head anymore.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, dude, like, I was excited to see the fight, like I said, you know, but I don't think, like, who is the Mike Tyson of my era? Because it's not Floyd.
The Mike Tyson of your era would be John Jones.
John Jones. John Jones, yeah. John Jones is pretty lit. Yeah. But he's not.
That's UFC. In boxing, that you haven't had another Mike Tyson. I don't think you're ever gonna get. That's like once in a lifetime kind of dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you had you know, because before Mike Tyson, you had Muhammad Ali. Then you had Mike Tyson. But could Floyd really be compared to those two? No. Hey, will I take away from his record? No, dude, you're a badass, dude. That was cool,
you know.
But
you're talking about Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather, yeah.
Floyd is just an amazing talent.
Yeah, amazing talent
and a good businessman, right?
Yes.
Because all that money Mayweather shit, all that braggadocious Bentley throw money, that is all marketing. That was all for him to be a heel and for you to hate him, and for you to watch him fight. That's all that was. Because before he was Money Mayweather, he was Pretty Boy Floyd, and he was very nice, very humble, always very gracious. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't getting him anywhere. People didn't want to fight him because they said he was too good. They didn't duck him. They were ducking him. He couldn't get the big money fights, and then he became a bad guy. And then things changed for him. You know
Conor McGregor was good too.
Same thing. Conor McGregor just took a piece out of Floyd's book. Same thing. But Mike Tyson, you're never going to get another Mike Tyson. You're never going to get another Muhammad Ali, right? Because Muhammad Ali, he was a tremendous talent, but then he was also an activist and a powerful man outside of the boxing ring.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? So you're never going to get that again. And
no.
I don't even think, people try, like LeBron tries to do it, but it just doesn't resonate.
Yeah.
You know Plus, they sent Muhammad Ali to jail and shit. They took away his championship. You know what I mean? I don't know if they sent him to jail. Don't quote me on that. I don't think they sent him to jail, but they took away his championship, and they were threatening to send him to jail. So yeah, and then you. I
think he did go to jail. No.
I'm
not. I think I'm mixing up Malcolm X.
Yeah. Malcolm X didn't go to jail either, but yeah, he was a political activist, and he was big in the civil rights movement, and he was a hero to a lot of people. So you're never gonna have another Muhammad Ali. As far as Mike Tyson, you're never gonna get another Mike Tyson because Mike Tyson was so gutter and street and tough and crazy and fearless and a destroyer and a conqueror and just...
You ain't no Alexander.
He was a scary dude, bro. Yeah. He would go in and knock you out in one round, bro. People would pay thousands of dollars in the 80s to go watch a fucking fight in Madison Square Garden. It would be done in 36 seconds, bro. You're never going to get that again, bro. You're never going to get a runaway kid from the worst part of Brooklyn to get adopted by a boxing family and get brainwashed into being a perfect technician in this weird peekaboo kind of style of fight that you've never seen replicated since him. And it just took a kid that was able, like I said, to be brainwashed and just to be a physical talent and just to be a psychopath when it came to that. And that was Mike Tyson, and you're never going to get that again. Yeah. From nobody.
And he was a big guy and fast.
But he wasn't big, bro. He's short. He was just heavy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's like bulky,
but short,
but fast also.
Yeah, because he had little legs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So even though he was a heavyweight, he was like a light heavyweight. He was like 205 pounds, but his legs were so big and strong that he could get inside of your guard. So where your tallness and your reach, he would minimize it because he would be right on top of you. So you couldn't keep him at a distance. Then his legs were so strong that he could squat under all your punches. Really fast and with head movement, and then whip around like a dragon and hit you with tremendous hooks and uppercuts, just fuck you up.
Yeah, just watching some of his old fights are...
Yeah, no, that's the best.
Cool to see, yeah. You know who I want to see Jake Paul fight? Conor McGregor, dude. Because it's obvious Jake Paul, is a big fan of Conor McGregor.
That's true. The thing with Conor McGregor is that he's got too much money, bro.
Yeah, dude, but I just like, that would be a nice fight to see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think, you want to be honest?
And he's always doing those gimmick fights. So
Jake Paul wins.
Jake Paul wins. Against Conor McGregor.
Yep. Jake Paul goes to training. Jake Paul stays disciplined. Conor McGregor will be on the boat doing blow, drinking whiskey, come in on steroids, fight, get tired by the second, third round. Jake Paul wins decision.
Yeah. Why? Who would you want to see Jake fight? He's going to do another gimmick fight. So you got to pick a gimmick.
I would like to see him fight Canelo Alvarez.
Oh, dude, he's not going to do that, dude.
Yeah, Canelo will beat his ass.
Canelo will kick his ass, dude. Look, he went against someone his age already.
Jake Paul is thick already. He's not skinny no more.
Nah.
He's a pretty thick guy already.
Yeah, no homo, pause.
You know what I'm saying? So now he can take punches and he can give punches.
Yeah.
So let's see, he fought Tyson Fury's brother, and that guy beat him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when he fights... what I'm trying to say is like professional fighters beat him, but he gives them a fight. Like, that wasn't a bad fight. If you
No,
watch that
it
fight.
wasn't. It wasn't.
So let's see him. Like, no more celebrities because you're obviously better than them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's see you fight. I would like to see him fight Canelo, or I would like to see him fight his brother.
Nah, but his brother can't fight like him.
I know, but I just want to see.
Yeah, he'll kick his brother's ass.
If you want to see a fucking stupid show, if you want to see you want to see a spectacle,
yeah,
let's see the two brothers fight for. You know what I'm saying?
that'd be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
that'd be a cool fight to watch.
Connor would be cool too, but I don't think we can get Connor to do it.
Nah.
So yeah, that's the synopsis for me. I felt like Mike Tyson didn't have no legs. I felt like he was too slow. He couldn't move. His movements were restricted. A lot of people are mad. They're saying it's rigged, dude. It was. I mean, you could say it's rigged, I guess, because Jake Paul didn't finish him when he could have finished him because he showed him mercy. So if you put a bet for Jake Paul to knock Mike Tyson out and you didn't win that bet, I understand why you felt like it was rigged because he could have knocked him out if he wanted to. And
yeah.
You know what I mean? If you put a bet that Mike Tyson was going to knock Jake Paul out, then I understand why. I mean, you just lost because you fell for the marketing.
Yeah.
You don't really watch fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Either way, Mike Tyson is a winner. At 58 years old, you got in the ring with a 26-year-old young man in his prime.
Sure.
Yo, you're a winner, dude.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? That is amazing, dude.
Yeah.
That is amazing for you to even come down from your pedestal and allow someone like that.
And
you know what I'm saying?
It worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it worked out perfectly. He didn't get too hurt. He got his money. You know what I'm saying? Jake Paul showed him respect. Jake Paul didn't hurt him too bad. Even though, like, there was one round where Mike Tyson was in the corner and he had, like, a look of anguish. Like, he was in a lot of pain and he was suffering. I didn't like that. But whatever.
Oh, yeah. I saw what you were talking about where you're like, ah.
Yeah. Like, I was like, I felt bad when I saw that shit. I was like, fuck. Yeah. But, you know, that's entertainment. That's sports. Shout out for Mike Tyson for trying to get in good shape and coming and showing up. And I wonder how he felt. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's a part of him that loves fighting. And it must be cool to be like 58 years old, retired, maybe you're bored, and you got to do a last training camp, and then you got to walk out and see the lights again. You got to feel that feeling. I'm sure that was cool for him.
Is Roy Jones, was it Roy Jones?
Mm-hmm.
Where he did one versus Roy Jones, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
But that was
ass.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
They were
only hitting each other in the body and shit.
Yeah.
That shit was corny.
And they did a tie when Mike should have won.
Yeah. Now it was move forward to UFC 309. We saw John Jones win the heavyweight championship. Yeah, it was a good fight. He finished Stipe.
John Jones.
And my brother always says John Jones made a deal with the devil because he's crazy and he always beats everybody no matter what.
Yeah,
even if they put him in an armbar, somehow mysteriously he gets out of it and wins. But I liked it, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Trump being there was great because he showed up with Elon and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Right? So it was like the three amigos pulled in and the crowd went crazy and everybody showed Trump respect and love. And it was good to see Trump happy and see Trump get respect, you know, even though he always does at the UFC. But now I feel like everybody went the extra mile. Like everybody jumped over the fence and went and got on their knees and, you know, gave him a handshake. Told him thank you. You know what I'm saying? John Jones did the same thing. He came and gave him the heavyweight championship. I like how he said, you know, he was proud to be an American champion and a Christian champion. You know what I'm saying? That was dope because, you know, now they don't like you saying you're Christian in other sports. You know what I'm saying? They don't like you to say Merry Christmas. They want you to say Happy Holiday. And in 2024, fuck that. Christ is Lord and Merry Christmas.
That's facts.
That's how we're moving in the future. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, shout out to John Jones for defending his title against Stipe. It was a crazy spinning kick to the freaking chest. You saw that? It hit his rib, it broke his rib, and it fractured, it like cut his liver and spine.
I didn't get to watch the fight.
Oh, you missed out, bro.
I know, dude. I never get to watch the John Jones fights. I'm always doing something.
Well, were you working?
What day was it?
Saturday.
Yeah, I was working. That's why.
That's why you were managing.
Yeah, dude.
Running around.
And shit sucks, dude.
I was working too, but I was watching it on my phone.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I can't, you know, it's like whenever you're watching a fight and it's like the best fight, everyone wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That, at least for me, whenever there's a fight, like that's why I can watch the women fight because no one's bothering me.
Yeah.
But whenever like there's a fight like John Jones and it's lit and he's about to hit him, hey Rudy, can you do me that? Fuck, dude.
Dude, that's happened to me so
Then
many
you look back at your screen and the guy's on the ground.
The stream crashes
In
in the middle of the heated fight, bro. The stream crashes. That's the worst shit ever.
It really is. And then you go back and then it's just, he wins. It's like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
I missed the best part. Now you gotta go on YouTube, fucking look up the highlights. Hope you see the part you wanted to see.
Yeah.
You know?
But shout out to the UFC, man. It brings me a lot of joy. I'm happy they're around. Shout out to Dana White. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For making it happen, for supporting Trump when it wasn't cool to support Trump.
Yeah.
Shout out to us for supporting Trump when it wasn't cool to support Trump. Shout out to us for wearing our MAGA hats when it wasn't cool to wear our MAGA hats and people were looking at us weird and people were sending us death threats on our shit and fucking talking shit. Now you guys see that the way that you see life is the minority and the way that we see life is the majority of Americans. You know what I mean? So shout out to us for being fearless in a time when it wasn't cool to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, young Lizzie. You were a brave young man.
I'm out here, dude.
Yeah. And you want to wrap it up or you?
Yeah, we got to wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. Yo, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you. Thank you for sitting with us. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with me, young Lizzie. We love you for that. Shout out to everybody in the world. God bless you guys. Christ is Lord. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Cheer.